10 years, longer than any other war in U.S. history, nearly 1,800 American troops dead. Osama bin Laden, the mastermind behind al-Qaida's attacks on the United States, is gone, killed in Pakistan earlier this year by U.S. Special Forces. Last June, President Obama said the tide of war is receding, and he announced the start of a U.S. withdrawal.
Starting next month, we will be able to remove 10,000 of our troops from Afghanistan by the end of this year, and we will bring home a total of 33,000 troops by next summer.
Americans strongly supported military action 10 years ago, but opinion polls now show they are tired of war and want U.S. troops home sooner. Peter Brown is with the Quinnipiac University Polling Institute in Connecticut.
Clearly, the country is war-weary. And what's interesting is that it's not just one party or the other. Traditionally, Republicans have been more supportive of these wars, but their support is dropping also.
Don't you dare buy this old war!
Opposition to the war is playing out in cities across the country, but many Americans have more pressing needs. Some 14 million are unemployed. In June, the nation's city mayors urged a more speedy end to U.S. military involvement in Afghanistan and Iraq so that money can be spent at home. President Obama concedes the war's high cost.
We have spent $1 trillion on war at a time of rising debt and hard economic times. Now we must invest in America's greatest resource, our people.
Even as the U.S. draws down troops, some of President Obama's fellow Democrats want him to rethink his overall strategy in Afghanistan. Senator Jim Webb of Virginia spoke at a recent congressional hearing.
If we or you indeed want the country to have the patience with respect to fighting a long war, I think it's going to be even more important to define very clearly what is the vital national interest in terms of our current operations in Afghanistan.
Republican presidential candidates say politics influenced Mr. Obama's decision to bring U.S. troops home from Afghanistan, but they agree that Afghans should take responsibility for their own nation's security. In a recent progress report to Congress, Mr. Obama said his withdrawal plan remains on track, but he again pointed to huge challenges ahead. Dan Robinson, VOA News, the White House.